Hey guys,
Hey, there we go.
here we are. Thank you all for tuning in tonight. We are really happy to be here, and it is our pleasure to welcome all of you to the Earthshaker's first dueling tournament. Hope you guys are gonna have a nice time. Stay with us until the end and witness the best duelers that we have on our realm, of course, and see who's the winner. With me tonight, yeah, Squiggy and Steelex, you know the boys. They're gonna be my co-hosts and commentators who could be helping me out throughout the stream. And yeah, basically, Steelex,
Yeah,
what are you thinking about all of this?
it's looking great, mate. All of this dueling will be it will be high quality. I've seen many people outside of Ironforge dueling, trying out the different stuff. I've been there myself. It's gonna be great, man. I really can't. I'm really looking forward for this.
Squiggy, what about you?
Yeah, after so much bloody work, I'm hoping that we can pull off something amazing today. I'm sure it will be.
Yeah, a lot of work has been spent in like the last 2 weeks, and hopefully it will go as planned or at least close to it. So, guys, just to recap before the start duels, Squiggy, can you show the bracket to people so they can see again who is facing who, etc., etc.?
Yeah, sure thing. Let's switch over to that. Ooh. Yeah, it's goddamn fancy it is.
Yeah, it looks very good.
Sweet.
So
there you go, guys. Basically, the draws are just like you've seen them in the pre-event, and hopefully the okay. We got some information. Sorry for interrupting. That stream volume is a bit low. Can we get that up a little
stream
bit?
volume. Okay.
Yeah. All right. So some people said that they will be late, so we might be switching in the time when these people are dueling, but we'll try to stick to this schedule as much as possible in general. And of course, we will be making some breaks every now and then just to allow competitors to, just get a little time off and be ready for the next duels. So to recap the rules shortly, guys, you see them on the Rewind's website. Pretty basic stuff. 1 potion per matchup is allowed, which means that it's there to compensate the lack of the cooldowns that some classes have on a very high timer. That means that you can use 1 potion, and once you use this potion, you cannot use them any longer versus the same person you're doing currently. You'll be able to use it again if you advance to the next round versus a different person. Right. Basically, the idea behind this is, as I said, to compensate for the lack of the cooldowns, and also to allow some classes that are like currently considered a little bit on a weaker side to actually pull some plays that might be worth watching. So without further ado, we will be moving into our first round, hopefully very soon. So
I think we're still just organizing summons and everything, making sure that the Horde don't mess with us.
All right.
Those bastards.
Sweet.
I'm trying not to get ganked in Ironforge.
Yeah, we will probably. We had some security up with this. Hopefully, the Horde will collaborate with us and not attempt to blow this up. As we said before, this is a promotional event for all of us on the server, and just the start for all of the other events that are gonna happen in future. As we mentioned, 2v2s, 3v3s, and so on and so forth. Alrighty. In regards to the engineering items, they're also on the website itself. A lot of them are allowed. Some of them, like Gnomish Death Ray, are not allowed. Whipper Tubers are allowed once per duel. So those are the healing consumables that players will be using. And in terms of healing, every others are considered potions, and we are banning any type of absorb pot. So no magic absorption potions will be used. So basically, just to re-clarify that, some questions again. 1 potion per match up, and then 1 Whipper Root per duel. So you can use Whipper Root per duel, right? Once you heal yourself with it in a certain duel, you can use it again if you get the next one. But that does not count for the potions. All right? So Steelex, tell me, what do you think about the favored class for this winning final rounds? What do you think who's gonna make it? As we have tons of rogues here, yeah.
Feel sorry for warriors.
Why though?
Warriors are, well, to be fair, warriors have a straight up chance with the engineering and consumables that we have allowed. They have a fair chance. Rogues, I'm looking forward to seeing rogues in this tournament. They're probably the most dueling I've seen has been from rogues during this event, pre-event, like in between. So they have prepared very well. Bakers, I'm also really looking forward to see. He has been outside of Ironforge basically the entire time. So no, it's looking good. We have some interesting matchups for sure. So
we've seen we had the two competitors having Hand of Rag, both of them being warriors, and both of them being in the same group in terms of the dueling group.
Yeah.
How hype would it be to actually see Hand of Rag versus Hand of Rag? It's Goshi from Purple Haze.
That'd be really good.
Yeah.
That'd be really good. It would be fun to see who basically gets the most proc.
Yeah, for sure.
But it's quite interesting, yeah.
All right,
that'll be good.
Sweet.
We're getting just about ready now. There's a lot of activity going on. Lots of people getting ready. But we will only show you where the hell we are once we're actually ready to get sorted.
Yep.
We definitely don't want this. Well, actually, we're not in any very accessible places. We've done really well to find good arenas that aren't easily accessible.
Yeah.
I'm looking for
the tile set is looking really good here, actually. So yeah, no dark places or anything. It will be very visible. There is no tree collisioning and stuff like that. So we don't expect to have too much issues, really. So our first matchup will be Nana from Dynasty versus Hatterout from Midlife Crisis. A really interesting matchup with Mage versus Druid. What do you think, Steelex, about this? It's pretty favorable for the Druids, considering that a lot of the duels early on for the Druids are not as good as later on during the content phases.
To be fair, like, both have a very good chance of this duel. Basically, who can conserve their mana best is probably going to be the winner of this duel, in my opinion. As I see now, it seems like they're both very prepared. They have stacked up on mana. They're ready to go. So it'll be definitely an interesting matchup to see who can pull out the bigger guns.
I don't know. I think the Druid is really going to be pushing it. Get that good opener. Hatter's been practicing quite a lot. I think we can see some really good times coming on.
Yeah, it's really favorable for Druid. As we know, the major mana issues that Druid might have is the shifting, because it costs stuns, and Hatter was min-maxing using that travel form instead because it's the lowest cost one. He said he plans to do really good versus a mage, and hopefully we'll be able to see some good stuff happening out here.
Definitely. So, looks like they're getting
All right,
ready.
we are about to begin, guys. Going into our first matchup, Hatterout Midlife Crisis versus Nana from Dynasty, Mage versus Druid. Hasbuk is going to put a timer up, and the competitors are going to start. Basically, the icebreaker, these two guys must be under a lot of pressure right now.
This will be interesting to see. They're both standing 20 yards away, it seems. Maybe Hatterout should move a little bit closer. No, never fair. Seems good.
And here we are. Hatterout gets that stealth right away. He will try to open in the cat form. As we said earlier, the stealth classes should open pretty soon. Otherwise, they're going to be informed by the referee that they are stalling. So here goes the big damage coming right away from Hatterout. Nana goes into the Nova Shapeshift out of Hatterout, starting that Moonfire spam, and dots him up really nicely. He will try to keep him ranged as much as possible, but let's see what Hatter plans to do here. Grenade lands right at top. Yeah, Hatterout's getting really low here. Really dangerous for him. He goes bare for him, maybe gets a bash off. Really nice bash, and there's the Nature Swiftness. Really nice so far. Big damage still from Nana, pounding those bolts on Hatta, but we'll see. Hatta's doing really good on mana right now.
He's looking really good
Yeah,
here.
Nana is almost getting out of mana right now, so like maybe 20% more left.
He still has his Evocate ready as well, so maybe he can get off a cheeky sheep between shapeshifting.
Yeah, I believe Hatterout is just waiting. Yeah, right there for that charge bash.
Oof.
And now it's going to go
yeah.
damage onto
Good
Nana real hard. Yeah, and he keeps healing himself. He is a little bit low, but I believe he can innovate. The first duel maybe not as good as it could be, but Hatta dipping very low now. I think it's in favor of Nana right now.
He's trying to run out.
Nana is zoom, Evocate is up.
Oh,
Because the charge, he stops at Evocate, really nice, but I don't think he can heal himself. Oh, there was that last. Really nice play, really nice play. Nana should opt for lower rank Frostbolts at this point, but we'll see what he does. Actually, both competitors on the same level of health. Here goes that shapeshifting. He conserves his mana really nice with that Trail Form. Nana dipping very low. Hatterout in a big advantage right now. Can he make it?
Just needs to get up one more Moonfire. Oh,
there goes that
charge.
block.
To remove. Oh, Nana is really low here. He's first aiding far away. Still in the incapacitated
Kata
form.
can get a reset here. No, here goes the Moonfire. Nice, really nice, really nice. Let's see what he can
Mana
do.
gem also used for Nana there.
He gets a few ticks off. Hatterout gets a few ticks off. Nice nade. Was that a resist nade? Yeah, it was.
Resistant nade earlier.
Really nice duel so far. He
He
just needs to auto-attack him. Just needs to auto-attack him pretty much. Hatta getting lower. Oh my god. He heals himself really nicely.
Big heal off.
And there goes that Nova.
He just needs a little bit more mana.
Just one tick of Moonfire, pretty much. One tick of Moonfire. I believe he'll make it. And
Oh, there it goes.
here goes the Moonfire. Thorium grenade coming. He misses it.
Misses the grenade.
And
Hatterout takes
really
first.
nice duel. Really nice duel.
Perfect.
What a duel there. Holy.
That was intense, dudes. Jesus.
That was
Yeah.
extremely intense.
I told you, man. Druids, so strong.
Yeah.
The
It
opener
comes down
couldn't-
to the mana usage. Nana
Yeah,
got some
definitely.
nice ticks from Evocate there and also waited very long with that mana gem to get off as much damage as it could. We'll see what happens in the second one. Nana has used now his Incapitate. So that will be interesting to see what he pulls off in the second
no
duel.
reckless charge, so he's
Yeah.
definitely going to be struggling for ways to
Squeaky,
control
if you can
Hatta
check
now.
this real quick.
Yeah.
Sure. I can't tell you about that's. I can get closer, yeah, sure, but Steel needs to keep Nana targeted. That's how this works.
Okay, still just keep
Yeah,
on the target.
I
We're gonna
thought
be
I
a little
did, my
bit
bad.
closer. Thank you guys for the feedback. As we said, we're just doing this first time. We're going into the second round. 1-0, 1-0 for Hatta so far. Really amazing matchup, and let's see what happens.
Jeez, these guys are so far apart all the time.
Yeah.
Alright, straight into the stealth.
There we are.
Gotta keep Nana targeted, dude.
My bad. I'm getting excited
goes.
by all this, dude.
There's a good opener for Nana, able to pump out another 50%
But that's
of
already
damage.
made though.
Transform, hoping to get away.
Oh, nice bash there. Oh, that's very important. Nice blink
He's
as well.
still had a blink
Yeah.
available.
Hatta does not have nature swiftness for this round, I believe. He will have to pay attention to his healing much better if he's about to win. Nana goes with his fireball right now.
He's just
He's
pushing out that
fully
fall
done.
damage, just trying to push out.
Yeah.
I imagine Hatta's probably going
Oh,
to
actually,
be
yes,
biding for time
yeah.
to get into that third round and push the second win there.
Yeah,
Look
Nana
at the
playing much
damage.
more offensively this time and
Yeah.
not allowing Hatterout to actually move too much. And dead zoning him pretty much, but we'll see how well it pays off.
This is very interesting now. Both very low on mana, and Nana has already used his mana gem.
Yeah.
And I don't know, Evocate should be off cooldown, so this will be very interesting to see. There, one tick of first aid goes off.
Oh,
That's about it.
Oh, Hatta
wait,
with the
he
reckless
had-
charge.
This will be a really nice reset for Hatta if he gets it.
Jeez. That
And
is
he gets for
straight
reset.
to the shadow.
Nice.
Shadow Melt
Oh,
drink.
it breaks! It breaks! He's trying to get a blizzard off.
Oh shit. no.
Alright, let's see what goes
There we
on.
go.
Hatto did manage to get a little bit of mana and health back.
He
from
got
that.
3 ticks off. Yeah, he's still
Not
having
as
a
much as
favor
he
over
would have
Nana.
liked. But Nana's go. Oh god, would these guys stop running away so far?
Run, dwarf, run.
Oh,
no,
the
no,
clutch
oh,
grenade!
the
right to the
nade
end.
lands.
Nade
The nade
from
lands.
down under. Oh, but the cloaking stealth device going out.
Oh, this is unexpected. Yeah,
but into the shadow
going
meld
to
as well.
take advantage of that.
Yes, both people probably drinking now. I cannot target Nana at the moment. There we have it.
There we go. They're far away.
They're far away.
Keep trying to chase these guys down, but they're going all over the place.
Oh,
Improved
Thornmaid
counter spell
going
coming
out.
in.
Ooh.
Oh, still able to get the charge.
But Hatterout looking very good right now. He looks in
Yeah.
a very favorable position.
Just
Still missing, like the moonfire ticking away on Nana. Nana
Ow,
is so
and insect
low on
swarm.
both
This is
health.
going to be the end of it. Not going to.
Yes,
That's
there we
it.
have it. Hatterout.
2-all for Hatterout.
Oh,
Heck,
yay,
W.
yay, yay.
What a matchup!
What a matchup. That was intense. That was extremely good. That was extremely, extremely good. And Nana instantly teleports. Well done to both there. Holy moly.
Fantastic matchup. Cannot believe how well that went off. For the first fight of the tournament, amazing.
Yeah.
Such clutch plays. Hatto's fast changes to keep up with polymorphs and keeping the heals going. No nature swiftness, even when he was getting pounded, he was still able to get those heals off, keep himself up.
Yes. No, that was just incredibly well played. The thorium nades going out as well were very, very good.
Yeah,
There
what
was
a
a
shame
lot
for
of,
Nana, because he played amazingly well. That was really good.
Really aggressively at the start, yeah. Hatterout
Yeah.
was really low at some points. I believe like he would flop at any moment. So
Yeah.
this was really, really well done by
I
both
believe
of them
it.
in general. Yeah.
I believe in the first
Okay.
duel, if 1-1 would have crit, Hatterout would have been down.
Yeah,
But,
easily. That very first bit where they were a couple of seconds apart, a couple of percent apart, it was so clutch.
Yeah,
Real shame. I would have loved to see that one to go to 3.
definitely.
All right, you're on Mier Shimmer.
On the Hunter, yeah?
Yep.
Hunter Rogue.
This is going to be interesting.
We have Frayne from basically from Casual Tryhards, one of the few guys that they sent, versus a Mearsheimer from Idiocracy. Not a lot of hunters in our matchups, unfortunately, but this was the replacement for one of their guys, and I'm actually happy to see more hunters showing up now. So
What do
let's see
you
how
think,
it goes.
since as a rogue, how do you think this will work?
Well,
Very in-
Frayne is playing swords, which, in my opinion, is kind of a little bit more stun controlled thing.
Yeah.
You know, so at the moment, like, he's gonna get an easy opener and big damage coming right now on
him off.
Mearsheimer. Maybe he'll get a trap up, but
Yeah, we'll see the feign death
at this
probably here
point
after.
he
Ooh,
goes for
Thorium
that
into
blind. Yeah, yeah.
Completely blind.
The pet
Vanish.
managed to charge it, but he gets a vanish off easily. At this point is going to be another reopener.
Oof.
Hemo going with a big damage. He goes a scatter shot on Frayne
into the trap.
and in a trap. And now this is the place
Wait,
where Rogue
oh.
does not want to be. Like, this is the place where he does not want to be. Of course, he gets flared up, and
the aim
now
shot.
that
Straight to the
aim
aim
shot
shot.
straight into it. He
Big
vanishes,
crit.
but he has this
Ooh, that's crit.
serpent sting up. Huge damage on both of them, but Frayne just
Wow.
eviscerating him completely. So
That was a big chunk of damage.
Well played
That was
by Hunter,
40%.
well played by Hunter, though. Still, like, at that point, if he got a little bit more damage off, it would be probably a really close thing.
Yeah.
Although Frayne did a really good vanish immediately right after he put a serpent sting up. He got the tick off, but he prevented those
That was his
few
second
auto
vanish.
shots.
So he prepped
Yeah,
it.
he
so
does
he's-
not have any vanish at the moment. It
no
will be
cooldowns.
really scary. Yeah. He will have to compensate with other cooldowns now. So, I mean, consumables or engineering stuff. So let's see how it actually goes.
Yeah. I also like the thorium nade for the reset as well that he did.
Yeah,
to have a
definitely.
little bit more space to go, and there we are on with the second duel again.
Right, sorry for not being
I'm
too
interested
close to
to
that
see
one,
that.
guys. That was I didn't want to get this rogue out of stealth just in case. You know, somebody might be watching the stream because Mia's just standing there.
Okay,
Here
there we
goes
have
the sap. Yeah, classic.
Will he try to go
Interesting.
for the pet in this one, maybe?
We'll see.
Possible. The cat was doing a lot of damage.
He actually
Yeah.
goes
No.
for that. He actually does go for that, but now still huge damage. Like these openers. Oof.
Oh,
There goes a big miss. That was
20%
5-point
straight
whisk
to the.
with a cold blood.
That is
And this is
80.
really
Yeah,
bad from
yeah,
the Shimmer.
he
Yeah.
is gone.
Oh, that was
Yes,
Timer.
completely destroyed.
Jesus, the strength of a rogue,
wow.
dude.
Unfortunately,
That
like
is-
as I said, Hammer Rogues really strong at this point. They can hit you from anywhere. They don't have to go behind you for backstabs or anything. Literally, whatever you do,
It's big damage.
it's
Yeah,
it's really huge. Yeah.
Real shame
That
for
was-
Mearsheimer there. That could have gone a lot better. I think the fact that his pet wasn't able to do as much damage as he would have liked, or kept the rogue going. I imagine he was hoping to get some aggressive. Oh, we got a Tauren Druid here. Fantastic.
Yeah,
We got some friends here. Don't blow cooldowns, guys. Just get them. It's fine. Don't forget. Keep your cooldowns for your duels.
Since you're flagged for PvP as well, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Whoops.
Thank you for that.
Yeah, so it was a shame that he wasn't able to get Frayne out of stealth in any way. That would have been really useful. Alright, who we got up next?
It is Sev versus Boyka Hard. Rogue versus Paladin, I believe.
Yeah,
correct.
Okay, so
Do we have where Sev is here? Is he here though?
Yep, yeah, he's here. He's here.
He's here.
Can we just remind Boyka to leave the group just in case?
All right, let's see. This is going to be an interesting match. We're probably going to take a little bit of time because the Paladin is very durable, able to just sit there and keep himself going even against the rogue. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, Sap coming out.
Okay,
immediately.
classic sub coming out. Like Paladin's biggest problem at this point in the game, and for the rest especially, is the mana pool. If he does have a good management with Repent, he might go really hard against the rogue if he manages to get. Here goes that.
Oh my gosh! Oh my god!
Wow!
He just disappeared.
There was nothing to commentate on. There was nothing to commentate on.
What even was that?
What was that?
That's straight into a couple of stacks of Reckoning. Boyka just really played into a Red Paladin strength there. He opened up hard, got about 3 or 4 crits in, and that just opened up the Reckoning to come in.
Yeah, but did he pre-stack Reckoning though? Because that's not allowed. Or was that just from the damage of the Pally?
As far as I can tell, it was just from the damage.
Mm-hmm.
But
Probably Hodge and autos.
He can't. That's it. You know that would have been his.
Let's just inspect real quick here for the year. He's using Hodge, so that's probably one of the resets.
he did get a tick off, a proc off. You could have seen the purple swirl underneath him when it happened.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Somebody
he didn't
please
stack,
clip
but
that fight because my
Yeah.
god.
Yeah,
does he have any stacks? I cannot see from this point. Does he have any stacks of Reckoning at the moment? Because he will have to dump them on somebody
No,
else.
he
You
doesn't.
can't.
He
You
doesn't.
can't. You have to.
Alright.
That was just pure luck, basically.
Boyka will have to compensate with some of the engineering stuff to try to min-max this stuff. Like I believe the best thing would be to maybe play Expose Armor and then just keep himself completely paced out from getting any direct damage. So use as many CC as possible to keep Sev completely locked and until he can get the big damage with the Expose Armor. Because at this rate, I'm kind of doubtful that if Sev actually replicates this, Boyka is going to be in a big trouble right now again.
Yeah. He also wants to get Sev unmuted. Blackguard. Let's see here now.
They might be a speed coordinating.
Oh,
Yeah, as we said before, both of the competitors have the referees in their groups, so
Yeah, so they'll be able.
they
to
will be able
see
to
what
check their logs and see what's going on. But let's see what's
Sev
happening.
has prepared very well for this duel, to be honest.
And he was actually a replacement for one of their paladins who didn't make it. So it's actually actually was it Paladin or I don't know who else. It was Ocean Man actually, I believe.
Yeah. No, that was
Ocean
or
Man
maybe
was
I'm
Mier.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, correct.
Sev
Sorry.
is one of the originals.
Okay, there we have it again.
And
There we
here
have
goes
it.
the opening with the
Gouge,
gouge
though.
here. Maybe he got him out before he could see, but he will
probably
get a
got him out
reset
with
probably. He will probably get a reset. Yeah, he gets a reset, and we're probably gonna see another Sab going in. Sev has equipped the rocket helmet, so we can expect to see some clutch
We have both net.
charges.
We
Yeah,
have both net and rocket helm equipped here.
Yeah, so
He
he's
probably,
hoping to-
he
hoping
most
to catch
likely
him with
got
an
him out.
OEB.
Oh, instantly into the stun.
make sure you target
Yeah,
Boyka.
yeah. I'm too
Yeah,
horny.
As soon as he shows up again.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, here goes
Oh.
here comes the big boom.
And then into holy.
No, he hasn't got any.
Let's
He
see.
hasn't got any proper.
He
stacks
might
yet.
pop a lip, like Boyka would
Oh.
need to pop a lip instantly
He
here,
swaps
I would
gear
say,
here.
if he is able to do that.
Oh my!
Nice gouge!
Oh.
He can get a reset here. He can maybe... No.
No.
Instant bubble, and it's
Bubble
done.
to prevent it.
What is this damage?
The red pally,
Insane play.
OEB,
Very blunt.
insane
This
damage. Good
Is
duel, guys.
some of the
Wow.
most insane pally damage I've seen.
I would have popped lip there. I don't know why Boyka did not opt to do that. Lip there would be probably a lifesaver, and then just getting a restealth into possible another full rotation of a stun lock.
I don't think the
didn't opt
matchup
for that,
is.
but-
I don't think the matchup is any good for rogues anyway.
It's
because
definitely not,
Paladin can always
especially if you're a
bubble.
dagger.
They've got a lot of options for keeping you at bay, keeping themselves back up. It's just not a
And
good matchup.
here
for rogues.
is one of the more expected matchups. Here we got Spooky from Rewind, the first contestant to enter Rewind. A representative from Rewind to enter this duels versus Big Dog, a very well-known
Whoa,
figure
Big
on
Dog.
Earthshaker. A big dog, a gnome, a guy that adores to PvP. Organizes all of those world PvP events alongside with JT, and basically his words like, people should be scared when they're dueling me. So let's see how well actually that plays out versus
It's a pink head
versus
gnome. I mean, come on.
a pink hair. Yeah, very dangerous play here.
And take a look at his weapons as well. He has equipped now Perdition Blade, but he also has Skull and Fin Pending Doom to try to get
Oh,
out
yeah.
of that.
Hoping
trap
to be
as
able
soon
to
as
get out of
possible.
traps and possibly even the shot.
If we can
Yes.
get the stream a little bit more higher up with the volume as well again.
Is it low?
It's
Some people say it's a little bit low.
it can't be any higher. It's literally as high as it goes.
All right, fuck Discord.
Wait.
And here goes the opener.
This is very unfortunate.
this
We
is-
should have a
we should-
reduel on this one.
Yeah, I believe it will be a reduel. They are not attacking
Yes.
each other, or
No,
Yeah.
they stopped.
Yeah, they stopped.
This
Okay,
is
well.
a reduel. Stupid frost trolls.
Can they not
So-
learn?
Yeah. Oh, Big Dog popped a big cooldown there.
that was an unfortunate.
Oh,
We'll have
we
to
missed
let
it because of the trials.
yeah, we'll let the
Yeah,
have
let's move
another
on
duel
to.
in the
We should
meantime.
probably just move on to the next duel. Let these guys reset their cooldowns.
that should be.
Can you let Hasbrook know just in case, so we can move to the next matchup? Yeah, unfortunately, Big Dog, we already went straight into that bragging about what's gonna happen, but yeah, we're gonna do a next matchup right here until they get their cooldowns up.
All right.
Damn, Squeaky, you looking good in that tuxedo, bro.
I know, man. Made by Kana. Only the finest of goods.
Yeah, I wonder where mine is.
I have
Wow.
mine, but it doesn't look really good on Night Elf. You can't see the details. So, the next matchup. What is the next matchup? What do we have here?
Alright, so the
Hassle.
next matchup will be Nilotep versus Sire the Great. So it's a Warlock Mage.
Oh. I can understand. Like, this will be also fun to see if Nilotep can pull something out, because Warlocks are extremely strong with Fell Hunter versus a Mage. So this will be interesting to see what Nilotep can pull out, basically.
Alright, I think we need to get those summons in.
Yep.
Yeah,
Alright,
they are putting up the summons right now.
let's just switch back over to the...
You guys just pay attention to Discord because I can only contact you that way.
So, I mean, it's been an exciting opening already. Only a few
Yep.
duels in, and I'm all tense now from just watching these rogue plays. Sev with that insane burst. Absolutely nuts.
And I see Passion from Buffalo also has a question for you in the Earthshaker Discord, since I'm not going to say it here.
Alright.
You can check it out.
I will.
But I believe you can attend and watch without any. any
Yeah,
problem.
if they show up and stay off to the side, I don't see any problem with the horde being around, as long as they actually aren't touching the other people.
Yeah. We are looking into, the Earthshaker's own Pila. Yeah, well, basically.
We weren't going to be able to keep this hidden for very long, so well.
Yeah, we're expecting to see Hasbuk, one of our referees, hopping in here to give us some feedback about what's going on next.
Okay.
Yeah, here he goes. What's up,
Yeah,
referee?
So there's some issues at the minute because there's someone with a connection problem. So we're going to do Bobo and Spreesy next. Then we're going to get Sea of the Great once his internet sorted.
Okay.
And then hopefully by the time that's done, yeah, the cooldowns will be back up and we can get back to going how we were. But it seems right so far. I can't believe the fucking reckoning button.
I told you, dude.
that was
I told you. Red Paladin's going to destroy people.
He was like, he must have stacked it beforehand. We're checking the logs. Like, no, you've just critted that many times.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, by the way, guys,
insane.
big shout out for Rewind's finest, Lala and Hasbuk for making sure that this goes without any problems with the rules and so on and so forth. So, guys, give some poggers in the chat.
Poggers in the chat.
Poggers in the chat for that.
Are we about ready to get on with the next duel?
Just for the
Yeah,
sake of the
next
duel,
duel,
can
yeah.
you tell us who rolled higher? Who is going to be opening first between these two?
We haven't done that yet. That's the next thing.
Alrighty.
So I
Okay.
will. I'll let you know whenever we know.
Okay,
Sweet.
gonna switch back to that view then, so we can see what's happening.
Poggers only for Lala, not for Hasbuk. There we are.
So as you guys have seen in the rules, if you haven't checked them, we have the opener prios and stealthers. So whoever rolls higher in their group will be opening first, and then the other person will open in a second duel. Obviously, if the third duel occurs, they will have to seek each other out. So Bobo, as the only representative from Envy, he came into the dueling tournament with really high aspirations, and we hope that he's going to do really well. Spreesy, also well-known streamer from Dynasty, who also engages in streaming quite often, PUBG and stuff like that. Really big guy in terms of Twitch community and so on and so forth. Helped us in advertising this event as well. So big shout out to him. And let's see how these guys do their round.
All right. We'll find out who gets to go first. Hopefully Haz will jump back in the channel for a second and let us know.
Oh well, whoever is not stealthed, I guess.
Yeah, true.
We'll
Fair
probably figure it out.
Nana trying to plug into, want to sell some thorium grenades as well. Hit him up. Let's see here, Spreesy. What is he wearing?
Very
interesting
interesting choice of gear.
Yeah. He's doing with nature resistance gear here.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, look at that band of Akuria. Straight to the
Yes.
rogue. We haven't seen many of those in our raids.
So Bobo's
Or the
gone for a
DPSers,
more...
yeah.
He's got a bunch of armor set gear in. He's really hoping
Yeah.
to just tank out this rogue.
Yeah,
He's
pretty
got
decent gear on.
an interesting tri-spec as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, playing a hybrid build here with a lot of talent trees from all the different. So I guess Spreesy has the first opening here. Bobo is waiting in that bear form, of course, to mitigate that initial damage. Spreesy's playing daggers, opens with a cheap shot. Not huge amount of damage coming through. Bobo A is already...
Bobo is so
raptured.
tanky.
Nature's Grass
he's
comes in
really
to get
tanky.
that up, but
He gets a fairy fire up. Will he get some dots up before he can? He's, I presume, waiting for that bash, for that evasion to drop on Spreesy, but he's dipping very low at this point. He has to do something.
out there come the evasion has come off. And there goes the bash.
Oh,
And here goes the bash. Here goes
entangling
the heal.
roots.
Didn't even use the nature swiftness. He's gonna
No?
just use the moonfire now.
Yeah.
Oh,
Fair
there
fire
goes
is
the
up as well.
And the moonfire is up now. Spreesy's gonna be rotting down. Bobo is kiting.
He's just gonna kite him until he gets
He's
that
just
win.
kiting now. You're not fast enough, Squiggy. I'm sorry. You're slow. You
That's a thorium nade though.
I
Yeah,
can't keep
he
up with
comes
these
up
guys. Oh, He got the grenade off, so he's able to catch
Point,
Bobo.
the dueling edges, they need to return to the
Yeah.
area. Spreesy's pounding the damage, but he's dipping low as well. Demoralizing shout now, reducing his damage even further. Exposed
Yeah.
armor is up on Bobo. He gets
then
blinded,
into the
Spreesy
blind.
gets a reset. Really nice reset here. Bobo should not
Yeah.
have allowed this.
Nice, straight into the first aid. Able to actually get
And
himself
he'll
back
probably
up to
get a reset.
80%. And stealth. Perfect.
Oh, and that
Right.
is the perfect
Classic
opener that he
reset.
wants right there.
Rupture. Rupts for Rupture again. Really smart choice by Spreesy here to keep that constant damage coming. Full kidney now. Oh, semi-kidney. It was
That
was a short
3-point
kidney,
Just
but
grabs
he-
procs. Not
he
enough.
tried-
He
Ooh,
gets
but Bobo
a
falling
vanish.
low here.
He gets a vanish. He needs to try to get himself healed, but no, I don't think it'll.
Oh,
Yeah,
mana
he
pot
got it.
into the
He
heal.
got it.
Didn't get the
He got it.
kickoff.
We still have Moonfire and the Insect Storm, but it's really dangerous for Bobo to stay in the caster form right now. Caught in a full kidney here. Big damage coming from Spreesy. Into the bear form now. Will he get a bash up? This is the crucial
might
point
not
here.
have
Will
it
he
in
get the
time.
bash up?
Mm,
A
Oh,
hot
there-
prop-
He gets it, and the
He gets the
roots
bash,
are
the
up.
tackling
He
roots.
can reset here. No, he opts for damage. He
Yes,
actually
he-
opts for playing.
Yes,
got
he has
mana.
popped the mana
He's got
potion and
mana,
going
he can
ham
do
right
it.
now.
Nature's, oh
Yes,
my
God,
god,
he gets
and
him.
he gets it.
Oh.
And Bobo takes the first round
Really
against
well.
Spreesy.
Yeah, but mana potion used though. So
Yeah, that's his pot. So he opted to be able to try and get a few more ticks of things out. Got ending up with Wrath Spam to finish off the match.
worth it.
Yeah, it worked.
So
out.
we just
Mana
had Bobo
pot
use
was
his
called.
jewel. No, it wasn't a mana pot. It was a lip.
Oh, was it lip? How
Yeah,
the
he
hell
popped
did
his
get
lip.
all this-
Yeah,
How the
right.
hell did he get all that mana back then?
Nineveh.
Yeah, he probably.
Oh, yeah, I didn't see the buff there. My bad.
You might be
Yeah,
watching.
popped a big lip and then just tanked a ton of damage. So that's his for the whole series now.
It was a really nice matchup regardless. Both of the competitors playing really smart. Spreesy opting for that dot build, actually. Rupture with exposed armor while Bobo was in the bear form to try to keep that constant damage up and not allow him to re-stealth or reset. But that might have cost him a little bit some more direct damage in these situations. And we'll see how the second matchup plays. Bobo has actually used the lip, as you heard Hasbook.
Yeah, but he's
So-
switched out to the rocket helm, so he's looking to get that in cap off.
We might expect some horde company. We're hearing out, so if people here can just be a little bit more careful what's happening.
But if they don't attack us, don't attack them. It's all
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
It's all good.
Just hope
Still
they're not
rocking
gonna.
the 6 out of 8 scenario. But unyielding
Clog
wall, so he's
the
definitely
zone.
still keeping that armor up. It seemed to work out for him.
But Bobo is getting an opener now in this situation, so it's
interesting
gonna be
'cause he's-
really problematic. He equips that rocket helmet up. This might be a big chance for Bobo to advance to the next round.
Yeah, he's not
He
really.
opens up with a
far, though,
pounce,
so he's-
rake right off Fairy Fire to Moonfire into the Insect Storm, I believe. Spreesy's
No insect
chasing
storm,
around.
but it's just fairy firing at the minute.
Oh, he's just Fairy Fire, yeah.
He's just running, letting it fall down.
Oh, the
Nade-
grenade
The
catch
nade
protection.
makes it. The nade makes it. Big damage coming from. Oh, he's caught in that trail form. Not really good for him. The nature swiftness maybe. Here.
Oh, that's a big crit.
Huge damage for Spreesy. If he can maybe get a shoot off.
Yes!
And he actually gets it. Oh my
Bo
god.
takes the round. Good job, Spreesy. What a nice way to finish that off.
Whoa, that big bow. I want to see which bow he has. Can you check it, Squiggy, real quick?
Yeah, this is
Yeah,
our first
looking
match to
into
go to
it.
3 rounds, so, I mean,
He is using
Carapace
the
Spine.
Carapace
Carapace Spine, yeah.
Farming that strat paid off. Now they have to search each other up. This is gonna be interesting.
yeah, this is going to be the one that tries it. And he didn't get to use that rocket helm, so he still has it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Honestly, if I was a druid, I wouldn't actually opt to search each other out. I would actually opt to stay in the bear form, because if you get caught up in a cat form versus a rogue, you're pretty much done. So honestly, I think Bobo's best chance would be just to stay as a bear.
form. Yeah. Unless he wants to go for the offensive again, though, to try to get that cat form pounce and into some early damage.
Okay.
We'll see how it goes.
He's hotting himself up. Straight into
He goes
cat.
cat form.
Oh, where are these guys?
Yeah, there is no
Okay.
telling.
I got Spreesy. They're all hunting each other down.
Yeah, found Bobo.
Okay,
Bobo
Bobo
decided to
is
come
out right now.
Yeah, going
He's
into bigger.
baiting him probably.
Yeah,
Let's see what actually happens. Bobo goes into their bear for a more secure spot for him to be at this point, and Spreesy will probably get an opener here. He's just waiting to see what was the best.
There's
a
Here
cheap
comes the
shot.
cheap shot. Yeah.
Well,
Rapture
Nature's Grasp
repeats
coming
the
in
same
to save the
combo.
day.
Yeah. He will heal himself. No, he opts for a Moonfire
Vanish.
here. He gets a Vanish, but the tick will break him off. Nade lands perfectly well. Very dangerous place to be for Bobo. Nice shift into the bear form to mitigate incoming damage. Will he get a... Oh, an automatic.
Oh. So
Nice,
there's the prep vanish.
Nice Vanish.
Move out of
Into
the
the
way.
big crowd. People cannot see what's happening. Hopefully, Bobo is dipping very low here.
Yeah.
If he does, oh, he gets a blind.
No,
He
don't
gets a
bl-
blind. Unfortunately, this I think
Into
is
the
the
kidney
cover.
and then
This is the end
Bobo
of
will
it. That's
fall.
the end of it.
Yeah. Bobo
He
will
even
fall.
used the
Oh.
rocket helmet, but it wasn't enough. Yeah.
But what I think happened there is Spreesy also using the net. He is not. The net backfired
backfired.
on Bobo. That is very,
Yeah,
very
it was
unfortunate.
unlucky that it got really close to each other, really. So the net really didn't handicap.
Good job for Spreesy. Came in,
Yeah,
clutched
he
that
recovered
victory.
well. Yeah.
Yeah, good job for Spreesy and a little bit unlucky on that third duel for Bobo. But
I'll just dip
what
the
can you do?
original real quick.
So then Spreesy goes on to the next round there.
Yeah.
Then we're gonna have Spooky and Big Dog back up again.
Are they ready? I'm not sure what the timers on their stuff is. Oh, no. They
See-
must be ready.
Seems like they're ready. Seems like they're ready.
Okay.
I'll have Spooky on this one.
I don't know. I think, I mean, Big Dog's been doing a lot of work on his PvP.
Oh yes.
So he's definitely very experienced, and hopefully he'll be able to play it off. No Broken Tooth for Spooky, which is a bit of an odd choice. I mean, we
Well,
definitely
maybe
maybe he just
there's
likes the
a-
purple purple tigers.
maybe, and also it's probably also for more dedicated to casters when you're using Broken Tooth as well. For
Hmm.
the
But that 1 second
Knock
attack
back
speed is
fast.
also really good for possibly knocking rogues out of stealth before they can actually do anything.
that as well.
I mean, that's a hope.
Yeah, definitely. We'll see how it goes here. Looks like they're just getting ready to see where they want to stand, what they want to do with the opener.
Yeah, as long as they're
Swirl.
that 20 yards apart. Right. You targeting Spooky?
It looks like people want some rats back in the business.
Oh, that was...
We have
After
3
some
rats actually. Yeah, we would have 4, but unfortunately Raiko got called off last minute to the work. So unfortunately he was
what happened
practicing.
there?
Oh, here we
What
go.
happened?
A Spooky
That
going
crossed
with a
straight in the
huge
net.
flare. Here goes the blind from Big Dog. Yeah.
Gouge on the
Let's
pet there, and blind on.
Mhm.
Oh, my bad. I targeted the
Yep.
wrong person.
As usual.
Okay, huge damage coming out from Big Dog.
Exposed
This is
armor.
the place where you don't want to be like huge damage into the scatter shot. He resets. He gets the trap. Oh my! Actually, really dangerous right now. Really dangerous for Big Dog. If he doesn't break, he opts for
no,
the damage
no.
straight away.
Why
Oh,
did he-
Big damage.
Interesting.
Oh my
Big
god,
Dog falls.
Spooky.
Oh,
Oh,
my
good job,
god!
Spooky. What?
Rewinds hit the first win.
Decided that rather than go for the reset
Wow.
and try and pick himself up and maybe go for the full aim shot, he just went straight into damage.
Wow.
And it paid off.
It really did pay off.
Looks like we have some Horde spectators here as well.
Ah, good stuff. Right, dancing
Yeah.
away.
As you saw in comparison to the
The view.
previous duels with a Hunter, we had Dagger Rogue going versus Hunter in this situation. Not as good as I would say a Hemospec, because you really have to be behind the target at all times to actually pull your bursts, whereas Hemo can really basically hit you from any side. Second duel, like, let's see what happens now, though.
But we also had the concussive stun coming in as well, which
Yeah.
really set the distance between Big Dog and Spooky right
Yeah,
there.
a lot
as
of
well.
options for Spooky to get away, and that really helped him out. But that opening by Spooky, that was amazing. He was able to get the net off right away.
Yeah,
So
that is.
let's see how he
quite
plays
insane.
this one.
Will he be able to bait him into this flare zone here, or how is...
Yeah.
Ooh,
Oh, straight to the
actually,
grenade.
with that
Well done.
nade. Big
Oh,
damage now.
big damage
Big
into
damage
full
now
kidney.
coming. Yeah. Spooky's dipping low right now. He gets a reset here into the
Oof.
trap. This is really good now,
Oof.
and the flare is almost
But the-
close, so he won't be able to actually get a
He got a second
get a
flare off.
reset.
Aim shot going off
Aim
now.
shot really
shot.
close though. He goes big.
Oh, straight into the reckless
a
charge.
rocket helmet here, and
Here
he
we go.
gouges the pad. Can he get her like some ticks off? He
First aid?
actually does. Really good plays by Big Dog here.
Yeah,
he
because
get
he's
reset?
been Scorpid Stinged
No.
instead of
He does get a big damage
Oh.
here going on. Spooky into the cheap shot. I believe if he gets an Eviscerate here, it's over.
I don't
Kidney
know, he
shot
was-
and
That's
Spooky
it.
down,
That's it.
yeah.
Over.
Amazing
Well
play.
played
Interesting
there,
choice
well
from
played.
Spooky there to go for the Scorpid Sting instead of going for damage. Not sure
Yeah.
what the maybe that
I
was a
believe.
misclick.
Yeah, I believe the one of the mistakes that he did make was not getting a range on that aim shot after the trap. That was pretty like risky play. He wanted a bit too much at that point.
I think he also was a little bit scared out with break early, so he just wanted to be safe to get the damage off as well.
Yeah, it did work for him last time. Didn't kind of work out this time. He wasn't able to get
No.
the GCDs to get that conch shot in. Not that it mattered. Big Dog had the helmet and was able to just charge right back in. Though that is now gone, so it'll be interesting to see. Oh wait.
We'll see what Big Dog opts here in this situation. Does he have? He actually has some other stuff. He has a cloaking device equipped in this situation. We can see, and the rocket boots are here as well. He'll get that speed increase to chase Spooky around. What will happen here is unpredictable at this point. Honestly, we don't know what Spooky plans to do in a third matchup.
I think I figured
Frost
out what
shot.
happened in that first round. That was probably a net misfire from Big Dog. Because Spooky's got his net launcher in now.
Resist
That was
on
a
the Thorium.
big
Aim shot
resist.
coming out.
Big
Aim shot coming
resist.
out there.
Yeah, these guys aren't flagged.
Oh my god, what